Welcome back to the year-end review of the Bettis Musgrove Show. You've heard about number 5, Crooked Culture Brewing. Number 4, Johnny Talent, the Cooperstown of the South. Coming to you now with number 3. This is a recent episode, absolute blast. We spent a lot of time focusing on nonprofits in the community this year and trying to encourage giving and involvement with these communities. And this is one that just blew my socks off.
Yeah. Well, another local legend. I mean,
yeah.
She, the lady that started the program here in Forsyth County is somebody that's been in this town a long time and poured her heart into a needed thing. So it was incredible to learn more about where they are now and where they're going to with the new director and everything. So,
and that's Creative Enterprises. We really appreciate all you ladies are doing over there, just the way you're lifting up this community and the people that need it the most, supporting those families. So keep up good work. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, Lisa Bennett, Anna Marie Champion. You ladies are doing a fantastic job. Thank you.
Number 3, Creative Enterprises.
Welcome to the Bettis Musgrove Show, the podcast where personal injury legal expertise meets real-world advice to empower and protect you. Join us as we delve into the critical aspects of personal injury cases, break down legal jargon into actionable insights, and share essential safety tips to help you navigate life's unexpected moments. And now, here are your hosts, Spencer Bettis and Ben Musgrove.
All right, welcome back to the Bettis Musgrove Show. As always, I'm your host, Ben Musgrove, joined by the world-famous Christopher Light here. We're sending love and prayers to Spencer Bettis, who's still overseas, keeping us safe. We're back at this today, diving back into talking to the people, the organizations, and hearing about the stories that just shape Forsyth County and the state of Georgia and make this an awesome place to live and work. As we're continuing with the series here near the holiday season, we're focusing on giving, trying to encourage people to get involved with nonprofits, get involved with people who are in need, reach out and offer their time, their services, or their money, whatever the case may be. And today we are joined by some exceptional ladies who are doing exceptional things here in Forsyth County. For anybody that's listened to the podcast in the past, you've probably heard Creative Enterprises come up, 20, 30 times. First with PJ Gervin when he was on the episode, and he recommended that we have them. And we've been trying to get them on forever, and here we are today. We're actually on location, so we'll edit in some B-roll so you guys can see what we're dealing with. But 2 exceptional ladies who are the heart and soul here. So, ladies, thank you for joining us. That's Miss Anna Champion and Miss Lisa Bennett.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Love the location. I've never been out here before. How long have you guys been here?
We started with Creative Enterprises working on the building in 2015.
Okay.
We opened our doors in 2016.
Okay.
So we're getting upon our 10-year anniversary.
Awesome.
Well, tell us a little bit about what y'all do here and what the program is. What is Creative Enterprises?
So Creative Enterprises is a nonprofit program for adults with disabilities. We're also a workplace employer. We have clients that we employ outside of here.
Sure.
And we try to just have a good, well-rounded program so that they can be successful in life and be a part of the community. You can tell them what we do here, Anna.
What we do here, we do life skills, communication skills, and job skills. That's our main focus. With Keystone Cumming, we are really focusing on life skills at this time, working with them on house skills just inside your house, how to keep your house clean, cooking skills. We have an apartment set up in the back building back here where they work on basic life skills of making a bed, hanging clothes, folding clothes, washing clothes.
Awesome.
Washing machine and dryers are back there. We also work on job skills. We have a job placement person here on staff that does all different ranges of job skills through task boxes. We go out in the community, spend time at thrift stores. We go to local church Dawson, and at each location, we're doing different job skills.
Yeah.
We have a program called Creative Scoops that does ice cream. We work on money management and just transferring money back and forth with the different clients within Scoops program where in a school, if we're giving ice cream out to teachers, we might not have any money transitions, but when we're doing with the students at lunchtime, our clients are working and taking the money and giving them change. And so different different skills in that way with communication and all.
Yeah.
You used to be in the courthouse doing coffee. Do you still do
We
that?
still
Yeah.
do that too.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Friday mornings.
Friday
Yeah, that's right.
For the jury members.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say, last time I had jury duties, I think y'all are
Yes.
out there selling Chick-fil-A biscuits.
Yeah.
We do biscuits,
Yeah.
snacks with muffins and fruit, and then water, orange juice, apple juice, and it's the same concept as scoops.
We started that actually 2 years after we were open,
Okay.
and kind of had the idea through Courtney Moore. And so I went to Judge Bagley and asked if we could do that, because nobody's ever done that, or people have asked to do that. And,
Right.
But he agreed to let us do that. And I think that was the start of people finding out who we are, because
Yeah.
you've got these jurors who've, they're kind of there for the day,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we have food. And so they come by and see who we are. They meet our clients and just get to interact with them and become familiar with Creative Enterprises.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, it's neat too. I mean, when you're on jury duty, you don't want to be there.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you come out, you see bright, smiling faces, and like I said, you got good food
Yeah.
and coffee and everything else. It's
It's a captive audience.
It's
It is.
a nice little
Yeah.
add on. And we probably got ahead of ourselves. So why don't we start with, or not start, come back to who you guys are. Lisa, why don't you lead us off and tell us who you are, where you came from?
How you got involved with creative?
Yeah.
Okay. So I grew up here in Forsyth County.
Mhm.
Have lived here all my life, except for when I went to the University of Georgia.
Go Dogs.
Graduated from there, yes. I have been working with special education since I was 16. When I was in high school, I would go over to Cumming Elementary and work in special education classes. And what really got me started on that is I watched an episode of Marcus Welby, MD, which y'all probably don't know who that is. But Marcus Welby was like a doctor on TV, and, there wasn't a whole lot to watch on TV back in the sometime. But there was a child on there who had Down syndrome. Well,
Okay.
that just wasn't, you just didn't see that back then on TV. So then I just fell in love with that, and I just knew then that was going to be what I was going
Right.
to do. So then I went and went to college, got my degree in intellectual disabilities, behavior disorder, interrelated, and leadership. And came back and worked in Forsyth County schools for 6 years, teaching special education. Drove my own bus, took my clients my students wherever we wanted to go.
Yeah.
It was great. You can't do that anymore, but it
No,
was great
it's-
then.
Things have changed a little bit.
Yeah, they have. And then I went to Gwinnett County for 13 years. That was a great experience too. Different population, different people. I wasn't as happy as I was in Forsyth, so I came back. And I came back and I started as a preschool facilitator, which I had never done preschool special ed before.
Right.
So that was a whole new ball game, and
Yeah, I
you're
bet.
constantly learning new things. And then I later on became the assistant director of special education. So I taught 20 years total in special ed, and then I was an administrator. But my best years were teaching. I wouldn't give anything for that. So I just had a notion one time that it's getting close. I've been working 35 years for the school system, and decided I guess it was time to retire. Didn't want to, because I wanted to work. But then God placed this on my heart to, it's one of those things that somebody's going to do that. Somebody really needs to do that,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then I'm like, okay, I guess it's me. So I got together with some of my friends, former teachers. We met with Lee McIntosh at Creative Enterprises in Lawrenceville. Decided to she agreed to let us become a satellite program. So that's how we opened up in 2016 with 6 clients.
Well, what's neat is you knew from a very young age that you wanted to do this sort of work. You don't see that often.
No.
No.
And secondly, did you see a need as you worked through the system for adults?
Absolutely.
Is that how it kind of sparked your?
Yes, because when they graduate, they can stay in school until they're 22.
Right.
And when they graduated, what did they do? They went home, they sat on the couch and watched TV
Right.
because there was nowhere for them to go.
Yep.
So I thought all this hard work we've put into for all these years for them to go home and sit on the couch
Yeah.
and not use these skills. So I said, that's just not going to work. So that's why I kind of got got it going that, okay, this is going to be, something really good for the county.
Yeah.
And the hardest part was convincing parents to let their child come.
Oh, yeah.
Because if they've been home for any amount of time, they did not want them, the school system, they knew was protective.
Right.
Not sure about us. So it was kind of a struggle at first to get parents to let go
Buy-in.
and
Sure.
let us have their child for the day and see what great things they could do.
Well, you said you started out with 6 people coming. Now you guys are almost up to 140 by the end of this year, right?
Mhm.
So
Correct.
clearly you've gained that trust. So congratulations.
Well, it's taken a village to gain that trust.
So you started at 2016. You were the director,
Mhm.
and just recently you've stepped down from that role.
Yes. So recently I have 4 grandkids now and kind of shifted my priorities. And now I'm overseeing the new building that has been in the works for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So I oversee that. Anna and I talk daily about what's going on here. And, we kind of feed off each other about what we can do, what
Yeah.
we couldn't do. But, I'm still a part of creative.
That's great.
Excellent.
And so, Anna, what about you?
Yeah.
So you've stepped into this role. How'd that start? What's your story?
So my story is a little different.
Okay.
I did not grow up knowing that I wanted to do this. I actually went to school. My background is interior design and then HR. I went back for HR. And I ended up having a daughter that has cerebral palsy. And so kind of going through the school system and working through that with all of her needs.
Mhm.
Her needs were a little bit different than the population that we have here. But being around this population and all of the things that I had to do for my own daughter kind of changed my whole perspective. And I was a stay-at-home mom for many years. And I went and worked in the school system for a couple of years. We moved away from Forsyth for 3 years. And when we moved back, I knew about creative starting back when Lisa started this program, but we were in the midst of my daughter's graduating, and when we moved back, I just immediately reached out to Lisa, and that was in 2021, 22, and I came on board as just a staff member teaching, and
The most important role here.
You're right.
I was going to say, not just a staff. Yeah.
No.
But my heart is with this population and making a difference.
So when did you
with this
start with the
population.
director?
A year and a half ago.
Oh,
year and a half
you're
ago.
in it now, huh?
Year ago.
That's great.
I was teaching in a classroom and doing fundraising. I love to do fundraising. And so I did that a little bit. And then when Lisa did step away, I stepped into this role.
Cool.
Yeah, I was thinking about it earlier too. So we've done several nonprofits now, and a lot of them center around people in need, poverty, hunger, that type of thing. And I think you see that on a daily basis. It's pretty obvious. But unless you've got somebody in your family or a close friend who's dealing with some sort of disability, you really, at least for me, and maybe I'm just ignorant, but you
You're
don't
right.
think about this need like you were just talking about. What happens to them? I went to high school with kids that I wonder whatever happened to them.
Right.
But yeah, it's a really interesting need, and you guys are filling a really cool spot.
Well, 140 client. I mean, so is that here in Forsyth County? Is that all over the state? How does that work?
That's just
That's
here in
here.
Forsyth.
That's incredible.
That includes vocational rehabilitation people too. So they may not, right, Anna?
Right.
They may not all attend here in the day program.
Right.
Okay.
They're part of creative enterprises through either job coaching or something like that.
Yeah.
And, with parents say all the time, you've gotten so big. But still the ratio is 1 to 10, one staff member to 10 clients. So we don't put them all in a big room and say, okay, guys, let's color. That's not our purpose at all. It's we're here to learn.
Yeah.
And I tell them all the time, Medicaid don't pay us to let you watch movies.
Right.
So, it's you get what you expect. So if you expect nothing out of them, you're going to get nothing out of them.
Right.
That's a good point. How many staff members do you guys have?
Right now,
Not enough.
Not enough.
not enough.
Volunteer staff? What's
We have, that's a good question.
10?
14, I think.
14.
14. 14. And we also now have a nursing program
Okay.
where we have 5 nurses in here.
We passed them on the way in.
And they work with our severe profound group that require nursing by the state.
And we're one of the only there are some, one of the few day programs that provide for the severe profound.
Right.
Those who have feeding tubes, other serious medical issues that, they otherwise could not come if we didn't have a nurse here. And that was one of the battles we had to fight too in the beginning.
Yeah.
But then Lee McIntosh agreed that we could do this pilot program with these kids, and it's worked out great. And parents, that's the person that sits at home because they have such great needs, and the parent is the 24-hour caregiver because they're always feeding them, changing their diaper, doing this or doing that. So that's the group that we really wanted to hit because those were the greatest need.
Right.
Give the parent a break
Give
and let the child get around other people.
That was one thing I was curious about. You probably have a wide range of needs and different things. So how do you manage, just have different areas and specializations for how does that work?
Well, we kind of know our staff and know who is good in what areas. And we have a staff that loves to cook. Her background is in cooking, and so she does lots of cooking classes. We have one that has her background from college's education or exercise. What's it?
Physiology or something.
Something exercise science or something. And she does, as you can hear right now, exercise classes, and she's exercising with groups. Our groups downstairs that are a little bit more severe profound, the staff down there know those clients inside and out, and they are wonderful with them.
Sure.
It's neat. Last Friday when I walked down, college football Saturday, and we have one that just is a big Alabama fan, and she,
So is this one.
Yes, I am.
It's very Christian, y'all, to let her come in.
It is. Yes.
But down there, how we know how to interact with them in a way that she was lighting up, laughing, almost falling out of her chair. She was laughing so hard. And it's just so neat to see that she can interact with individuals, whereas if she was at home, she would just be at home and wouldn't have that interaction with her peers.
And what a blessing to her and her parents, too, and give them a little break and want to go get your nails done or your hair cut or buy some groceries. They've got time to do that.
That's a big part of creative. We talk about the education and the jobs, but it's social skills also.
Oh, yeah.
Very much.
Getting along with your friend group and, and we won't say we haven't had trouble with social media because even, our clients have to be protected from social media because we've had several be taken in, and we've really had to step in and put a stop to it. So
you got a great social, at least Facebook. I was looking at it this morning. I saw you guys doing yoga at the city center.
Yes,
That's pretty neat.
Yes. We try to get out in the community in any way possible. Any of our staff, if they find something going on in the community, we are out and about every day with all of our transportation vehicles.
I wish I could remember the young man's name. PJ had us over to the precinct to do a workout with Rich McCormick. Gary was there hyping us up.
Bumping everybody up.
He was.
He was one of the first ones to come here.
I got to say, I felt terrible. I was like, all right, you're killing me. I'm about to die over here.
Gary was our hype man that day. It was fun.
Yes.
But PJ talks about, too, just how wonderful it is that he gets to come in and hang out. And he may help him around the precinct a little bit with some chores and just get out of the house. So
it is.
It's really neat.
Yeah.
And we have others that are placed in city jobs. We have one at the Aquatic Center that is working there 2 days a week. And any city jobs that we can find. We've got different ones interviewing right now at the water department, different places. So I think it's really neat how the city of Cumming are backing kind of what we're doing and looking for places for jobs.
Well, this building was a city building, and we worked with Lisa a lot about how to figure out how to get this program over here, and and then now own the land and the building a new building. Tell us about a little bit about how that came about.
Okay. Well, this building was built in 1957, I think. Okay. And it was the old Cumming United Methodist Church building. We all knew it growing up. Then the Park and Rec took it over and kept the building forever. And then they built a new building across the road. And so I went to Ford Gravett and asked him about, could we rent or use this space? And at first he said no, no. So knowing me, no's not a good answer. So I went back and
I'm not saying anything. I started in 2016.
Yeah.
I should go see this story.
So I went back and I was talking to my dad about it, who was the mayor before Ford Gravett for 1 year. Okay. Because he found out he's not a politician. And so he said, well, let me go up there with you and maybe we can talk to him about it. So we went in and Daddy and Ford were talking, and it's like I wasn't even in the room. And the next thing I knew, we had the building. So it worked out really good. So when we started, we had a lot of things, remove asbestos, get new windows, new roof. It was a lot of things. It was in
pretty rough shape.
It was in,
I'm sure with the needs you serve, you've got different safety things you've got to have as well. So.
But you notice, it's really not ADA accessible because there's stairs.
Stairs, sure.
And you have to go around the building to come up to the second floor. Well, on if we had snowy days, that's hard for people in wheelchairs or people who are, slow. So that's why we kind of said, okay, it's time. We've got to have a new building. Yeah. So we started a campaign, and, it slowly gained money. We needed to raise $1 million or $1.4 million. We raised $1.4 million.
Okay.
So once we got the money raised, I got with local contractor, the famous Ralph Webb, and he's gotten everything going for us and has taken care of everything. And he's got his heart in it just as much as we do. Sure. But the new building will we can hold 100 people in it. We're still going to use the current building because I told them they could not tear this down until I died. So we're going to use both buildings, which will be great because we can use
just the space.
Yeah, and Anna, you can talk about the upper part of the building, what we're going to use with that.
Yeah, what's the plan?
Yes, so for the building that we're in right now, we have a great nursing facility downstairs, and so we're going to keep our severe profound group here in this room, in this building. It'll be our day program. And then upstairs, we have a big gathering room that will be used for exercise. We will still do some cooking classes here. We do have a state-of-the-art cooking area in the new building, but we will still use this one. Right now, when it's super cold outside or when it's super hot, we can't go outside. Right. We're going to bring some ball goals into this area so that we can do some inside activities. Sure. In our new building, we are going to have a big space as well, like a gym area. And we have the game system that's on the wall that's interactive. Yeah. We're going to be getting that. Different places that we can utilize in those cold months or in the really hot months where we can't get out.
Yeah.
And so I think that in itself is going to be huge for this space.
I think so too.
Back, I guess it was about a year ago when we started our workout campaign where we sent a wish list out for exercise equipment, and we received so many items, but we have to pull them out and put them up, pull them out and put them up because we use that space right now as a classroom.
Right.
And so it will be really awesome to be able to get all of that equipment out and keep it out and have the staff member bring groups over and do exercise.
That's great.
And a shout out to everybody who contributed to this because, that's a lot of money to raise.
It is.
And we did fundraisers, but mainly I think it was just people who kind of saw our mission and knew that what we were doing is important and that we're not a daycare, that we are going to be a place that our folks can come and learn and help out in the community. So I think kudos to everybody who donated $10 to $100,000.
Will you spend any time here and around your clients or knowing what you guys do, and it's pretty,
It's
compelling.
We started that fundraiser out with a campaign called 100 for 100. And with that campaign, within a week, we raised almost $25,000
Wow.
right off the bat. We learned real quickly that Forsyth County is a great community.
Oh, it's amazing.
And the way that they rallied around us to raise all of the money that we've raised was just phenomenal.
It's fantastic.
With all the groups we've had on so far, it's a constant theme. Forsyth County just takes care
They do.
of its people.
Of
It
people.
really does. But let's get into it a little bit further. So I know you guys are under a bigger Creative Enterprises umbrella, right? They've got
Yes.
6 locations.
I think so.
How do you guys get money? Where does it all come from to keep this place running day to day and to do the special projects?
Well, we're funded through Medicaid, the
Okay.
Medicaid waiver. So every person here, most everybody, 98% have the waiver. So they pay us a set rate per day for each client that is in attendance that day. So that's our main funding source. Now, for other things like building and anything else that we need money for, it's through donations.
Okay.
But the day-to-day operations is funded through Medicaid.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's going to stop.
I was-
I don't think so. I think, everything's okay, but that's our funding source.
Okay. And so then for donations, is it just continual giving by people, or you guys do golf tournaments like you're talking about you got this Friday? How
We
you
do
that?
different fundraising events, but a lot of it is just people that donate regularly to us. But we do fundraising events as well, like the golf tournament that's coming up.
Yeah.
We do different programs with Keller Williams, who raises different amounts of money for all different kinds of things, whether it be an item that we need or a scholarship that we need for somebody. Keller Williams is always
It's a
here
big
to
event in
support
the
us.
city center sometimes too. You'll do.
We do,
Yeah.
yes.
Concert.
What is that called? A concert or a
Summer in the City.
summer in the city? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. But we have regular donors like Automation Direct,
do.
Right.
quarterly donor. We have companies and places. I brought in a $40,000 check today
Awesome.
from a company. So, Chip Tuning at Hallway Plumbing.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're awesome
Chip's
to
a good
us.
guy.
Yeah,
We're on the
Yeah.
CASA board together. He's awesome
he is.
and seems to be involved in every nonprofit that's available.
He
So
does.
yeah.
He does. He's great.
He's super great guy. He was here doing our water lines week before last,
Yep.
and he didn't care if he had to do it after hours or whenever. He was not going to interfere with the arrival and
Right.
departure of any of our individuals. And it was just like, no, do what you need to do. We'll work around you.
Yeah.
But he's an awesome
Chip and
individual.
Vertical Earth and several other companies are donating some of their
Regularly.
most of their work here
Yeah.
on the new building. So
Hey, shout out there, all those guys. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So getting into the holidays, do you guys have any specific needs or wants or anything that you need for your clients?
this
We-
building to get built.
What is
Ralph,
the
get on
day? when is it? supposed
Ralph
to open?
says March, but I'm like, Ralph, come on.
It'll be April.
Oh, maybe
It better
May.
not be. No, no.
no.
I'll be camping out at his house, even though he won't be there. I'll be camping out there.
So we need the building to get built. Do you need stuff to go in the building once it is built?
We do need.
Do.
Well, we're going to completely furnish it with new furniture.
Okay.
Everything we have pretty much is. This is a table that was 20 years old, and
Yeah.
my friends painted it. I mean, everything we have bought some chairs and a few tables, but we need good stuff. So furniture.
Is there a wish list somewhere that people can find about things you might need?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got that.
Yes.
Where
Put
is
that
it?
on our
No?
website.
Oh, on the
We can-
website. Okay.
Yeah. we
Well,
should.
yeah, get us a link for it. We'll put it on with the podcast.
We can put it
episode, too.
on Facebook.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Be great.
So what age groups do you guys serve? I forgot to ask that earlier.
Right now, we really start at 22.
Mhm.
And right now we have a young lady that is 66.
Okay.
And so we go up to any age
Mm.
as long as she's able to come. She is welcome to come.
Yeah.
So we don't have any cutoff age or anything like that.
That's pretty good.
We have taken them younger than 22, but that's just certain special circumstances. But we really would prefer them to stay in the school system to mature a little bit more. With having older individuals here, you see a big difference in that 18 to 21-year-old before they finish at 22.
Well, that leads me to something. So from 2016 to 6 people to nearly 140 now, I mean, I'm sure the challenges have changed, but what are some of the biggest challenges you guys have?
Staffing is one.
Staffing
Yeah.
is a big one.
And I think it's the greatest place to work. I say it's the Disney World of Forsyth County. I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to work here. But I think finding the right fit is probably one of the biggest challenges. It sounds like a lot, but they're all, they're in small groups. So, it's staffing. It's definitely staffing is the biggest challenge we face.
Interesting.
Well,
and I was asking about the age group because we talked about earlier. We had Abby on, I don't know, 20 episodes ago probably. She was telling us about Keystone Village. You guys it's not the same organization, but you guys are involved with Keystone.
Yes.
Because these people need somewhere to live eventually, God forbid, when their parents pass away or their caretakers. Right. Tell us about Keystone and how that's going and how you guys are going to involve creative in that.
Your people. And...
So I'm on the board at Keystone, and Anna is...
Bringing her
trying to get
Anna might be on the board.
All right.
Sure, she's coming on.
Should we vote for it right now?
We should. Keystone is so needed. Just as bad as creative was needed.
Much,
Keystone, oh my goodness. We've had several deaths here and very traumatizing things, a murder. We had to take one of our clients who was coming here, and we picked him up at the it's not Sun Suites anymore, motel. Went to get him, and his sister was dead, and he had been there with her all weekend.
Yeah.
So we took him, in our homes because there was really nowhere for him to go. He could have gone somewhere in South Georgia, but that wasn't going to work. We weren't going to let that happen. So, in those kind of cases, had we had Keystone, he could have been living there in a much safer environment, and his world would not have been rocked like it was.
Sure. Well, and for anybody who didn't hear the Keystone podcast, shame on you for one. But so that is basically a community. They're building tiny houses, and I guess they're tiny. You call them tiny houses, where people with these needs can live, and they've got supervision and people who will take care of them. And some of them can live by themselves and just have occasional supervision, and some of them have 24-hour care.
Right. They're building cottages, so the cottages
better word than tiny house. Yeah,
they could have up to 3 clients, maybe 4 in some. And if a caregiver needs to stay in the home, that's a possibility too. But the state regulations make it so hard. This is why it's taken so long.
Yeah.
Is the state of Georgia and DBHDD and all the requirements that are put upon open up a residential facility.
Yeah.
They'd rather put them in an institution than let you put them in a subdivision where they can have a group of people to surround them and they can feel like they're, part of that group.
Yeah. Well, the problem, though, is there's really not any institutions either anymore. So, I mean,
no.
Where do you put them? Nursing homes?
Well, they want to put them in group homes, which are good. Group homes are good.
But they're maxed out.
Yeah.
And in this area. So they would have to leave their community and go somewhere else.
Well, Lisa, that's interesting because I remember when Keystone first started getting some momentum and got land donated and had some area, and all of a sudden then it's almost like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Where are those at? So that makes some sense, what you said.
Forever to get things done, just because the state and they're constantly changing the regulations and the requirements, and you have to do this and that, and it's ridiculous. I will say.
Well, we got some elections coming up.
So
maybe we can grab an ear or two and.
But when they do have the houses built, do y'all have a lot of your folks that are going to be living there?
Yes.
Okay.
We have talked, we constantly talk about, transporting them from there to here.
Right.
with their own buses, we would just be like just the next segment to their day.
Right.
So they become part of Creative and Keystone.
But again, what a burden lifted for the parents and caretakers to know that they have somewhere to live.
We've got
And to know that they're close
Right.
and they
Sure.
could go and see them at any point in time. As I sit in some of the yearly meetings with these families, they're at home with their family. And if you think about progression of life, you grow up, you move out. And so I talk to these families regularly about it's great that they're home with you, but when you're gone, where are they going to go
Right.
and how are they
Right.
going to be able to live and what are they going to do? And we see that, like Lisa says, with individuals. We had one that passed away within the last year, and she had lived with her brother and she didn't have anywhere.
Right.
And so a caretaker has taken her in and is now she's living with her. But if you had these type of places, her daily routine would not be uprooted, where right now, currently, she would have to move way to South Georgia.
Well, I can imagine some sense of independence for your folks is a really neat thing. You can probably see some of them really excited about that opportunity. So
it will be a life change for them. But Keystone, and I tell you, Keystone needs money. This is a $20 million project, and donations are greatly accepted for Keystone.
Well, talking about that, so if businesses want to get involved with you guys or Keystone for that matter, we can throw them a little nugget too. What's the best way to get in touch with you? And what do you just want to write you a check? Do you want to bring you a bunch of furniture? What do you want?
A little bit of all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
where do they find you?
Anybody can find me here Monday through Friday.
Okay.
Or they can email, call. We can provide phone numbers and emails.
And the website's just creativeenterprises.org.
creativeenterprises.org.
Yep.
And then go to Forsyth County.
I was gonna say, I think it's in / Forsyth.
It is
Click on-
/Forsyth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a great place, I tell you.
It is. It's really. Cool.
It's not many places I go and they think I'm 25 years old. I don't know. It's just a great
Well, like you
place.
said about Disney World of Forsyth, I mean, everybody here has
is.
got a smile on their face, and
They
you can
do.
tell they're happy to be here. And you
They're
guys are.
awesome.
You might come in with having a bad morning, but I promise you leave at the end of the day
Yeah.
happy.
Yep.
Every
For
day.
sure.
That's awesome. So, hit the website. What about social media? I know you guys are on Facebook. I was looking at that.
Facebook and Instagram.
Instagram. Okay. And it's just
Mhm.
Creative Enterprises.
Creative Enterprises Forsyth Campus.
Forsyth Campus. Okay. And you guys do a great job with that, so keep it up. I don't know who's managing social media, but I even saw the new building.
Not you, Lisa. You're not.
I know.
Social-
I'm like, Anna, how do I turn my computer on?
That's so funny.
Well, we'll see if we can't drum up some support and help you fill that new building
Thank you.
when Ralph gets it done.
No, thank you. Come on, Ralph. Yeah. Thank you.
You want to jump into our fun rapid fire question?
Yeah, let's do.
All right.
Learn some more about these
So
two.
we're just going to sling these out. Whoever wants it. Actually, maybe both of you should answer it.
Yeah,
You think so?
maybe.
All right.
See if pick some good ones.
So let's start with the local legend here, Miss Lisa. What is your favorite place in Forsyth County other than Creative Enterprise?
Oh, I can't say
Yeah.
that. My house.
All right, how about a place to eat? Favorite place to eat?
They all know I like Burger King
Burger King.
My kids love it.
That's
and
interesting.
Taco Bell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Really, it's Texas Roadhouse yeah.
Okay.
to go out to eat.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Anna? What's your favorite place or favorite place to eat in Forsyth County?
My favorite place to eat would be Rice
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
off of Hammond's Crossing.
You
Yeah.
do the sushi?
I do.
Okay.
Nice.
Jonah Howell and Kevin Talent, every time they want to go to lunch, it's always sushi at Rice.
Yes, and my
Yeah.
favorite place in Forsyth County would be the lake.
Okay. Mine too.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful lake.
What about this? So maybe y'all should do this for each other. How would your coworkers describe you? How would they describe
Describe
you?
Anna.
Yeah.
They would say Anna is caring but firm. Definitely a good leader.
That's interesting you say that. Mom always said she was doing some early childhood education stuff, and she said, I just wanted to do everything for them, but you're really supposed to like make them tie their shoes. Like she's like, I couldn't do that. Was the hardest part for me.
I'm telling you, it goes back to
Yeah.
you get what you expect.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's interesting. What
Yeah.
about you, Anna? What do they say? How would they describe Miss Lisa?
Very loving
Yeah.
and determined, and the most hardworking person I know.
Yeah.
Love that.
And clearly somebody with awesome vision.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how you saw this becoming what it is. And maybe you didn't, but it's amazing what you made.
Yeah. I had been through a health scare, so it all became very clear to me.
Yeah.
After I had bone marrow transplants for lymphoma.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just clear that this was my mission.
Wow. What a legacy you're leaving. It's incredible. This is my favorite question on here, I think. You get to have dinner with any historical figure ever. Who is it and where are you going to take them? Texas Roadhouse, it sounds like. Right.
Taco Bell. If
Or
it's
Taco
historical, that would be like, what in the world is this food?
Go ahead.
President Trump,
Okay.
because I would want to sit down and let him know the changes that really need to be
Sure.
need to be made.
And make sure funding's not cut off here with this
Yes,
shutdown.
absolutely.
I'm going to say Martin Luther King because I've got a quote on my Facebook page, whatever your lot in life is, do it well, or something like that. I think he faced challenges,
Yeah.
Sure.
definitely, for sure, and I think we face those same challenges daily.
If you had the chance to take MLK to dinner, where are you going to take
Oh, my goodness. Wherever he wants to go.
him?
Jeez, it's MLK.
What's
No
your
Taco Bell.
What's your favorite holiday movie?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah, that's
You
mine.
want the moon?
I don't know.
I also like Home Alone, though. I've watched
Yeah,
about a
Home
million
Alone's a good one.
times.
It stays on at our house. The girls
It was
love
on
it.
last night. I'm like, this is already
Already, I know. They started early.
Jeez.
You don't know your favorite holiday movie?
I like all of them. I like all of them. I like Polar Express.
That's a good one.
My wife, her one request she doesn't want presents. She doesn't want anything for Christmas. All she wants is me to sit down and watch White Christmas with her. And that is like watching paint dry.
Yeah. Yes, yes,
That is awful.
it is.
But I'll be doing it here shortly. I can guarantee it. All right, getting into the holiday theme since Christopher, excuse me, Darla. Christopher took us into it. You guys, real tree or artificial tree, folks?
Artificial.
Oh no.
Me too.
Artificial.
Oh, yeah.
I have an artificial, but I also get a little real tree.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So,
Where do you get that tree from?
Bottoms. Christmas tree.
We're heading there shortly.
Yes, a great place to be.
I like this one. I think I know what Lisa's going to say, but do you start decorating for Christmas before or after Thanksgiving?
My mom died December 18th, and I always have put it off forever because it brings back such bad memories, Christmas does. But now that I've got grandkids, I might decorate today.
We're decorating today here at Creative.
Okay.
Wow. Starting early.
Yes.
You guys hang a tree up here? Or hang a tree?
Yes, we do.
Big tree.
Every
Cool.
room.
Oh, wow.
Artificial trees?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
I'd
It would
imagine
be fun to do a real tree.
We couldn't afford real trees.
No, we couldn't. But
we
if
could
we could
probably
get a
arrange
real
something.
big one,
Sure,
we
them bottoms
would
have always
love
got
it.
a couple trees.
Yeah, that would be beautiful. If we
that
could
would
get-
really would be.
I just love the way they smell.
I do too.
That's the best part about
Yeah.
it. The way the whole house smells amazing.
It does. It does.
And they came and hung up the Christmas lights on my house Saturday morning at like 9 o'clock. I mean, Halloween
Wow.
wasn't even good and cold yet, and they got
Wow.
lights up on the house. And I
Yeah.
didn't know they plugged them in. So that night, Jessica and I are coming home from a date, and my house is all lit up.
You're
like,
lit.
Oh.
I had to run over there and unplug it really quickly.
Yeah.
Neighbors are already complaining to the HOA.
Yeah.
What about food? Let's talk about some good food. So we know Texas Roadhouse and Taco Bell, but if you get to eat your last meal ever, what is it and where's it from? And then I'm going to tie that into the holidays.
Mhm.
We got some deep
That
thinking.
is tough.
Yeah. So mine might be sushi.
I'm
Mine
actually
would be
going to
sushi.
say, I forgot to say Los Rios too. And I really like their taco salad.
Yeah. We've had a taco salad response to that before.
Yeah.
They've got the best taco salad in town. For
Yeah,
sure.
I like Los Rios too. So,
The chicken and rice is good too.
yes.
What about you, Miss Anna? You going sushi?
I am going sushi.
Any particular variety?
I like the Keith Bridge roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Keeping it local.
It's a local
Yes,
one.
it is. It's a local one. Yes, it is.
I love that.
And then what about holiday food? What's your favorite holiday food?
Dressing.
Yeah.
My sister
Dressing's
makes the
mine.
Best dressing.
Dressing is mine.
Homemade dressing. Not stovetop, not stuffing.
Right.
Dressing.
Dressing.
Yes.
I'm right there with you.
Dressing. It
You wanna
is.
throw one more out there?
What's the best gift you've ever received? It's a kid, or maybe not, but talking about kind of superficial gifts.
The best gift I received was one year when I was in the school system. One of the students had made me a card, and I still have that to this day.
Oh, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I think I'm not a very materialistic person, but I just think the gift of life and the gift of creative
Yeah.
are the best gifts.
Well, it's certainly an
perfect.
awesome gift that you give into the community. So
Yeah.
Wow.
thank you both for
That's,
all your
that's-
efforts.
wow. It's really fun. It's really fun. It's not
It is
like a
fun.
job. It's really fun.
It is
It's,
really fun.
They're out here playing basketball right now, so I was
You getting
checking
hits?
out. I was checking out the game to
Yeah,
see if
yeah. Y'all, anybody should come by and visit us at Creative or visit
We
Nana.
encourage, please
Okay.
come by, visit. We'd love to
Yeah.
give you a tour.
Yeah.
Let
will-
you see what we do on a daily basis.
We will have an open house when the new building's ready. So,
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, people can come by and see what we have in this awesome building.
That sounds good.
It's going to be great.
So one more time so folks can find you. Website, Creative Enterprises, Forsyth Campus. And then on Facebook and Instagram, Creative
Yes.
Enterprises. Okay,
Yes.
same thing. And then stop by Monday through Friday,
Monday through Friday.
knock on the door and say hello.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you folks quit being lazy. Gather up some stuff for the holidays. Send some checks in here. Help keep this thing going. You can always find us at bettismusgrove.com, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Bettis Musgrove, and then get this podcast anywhere you get your podcasts. And ladies, again, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
Thank
enjoyed
you
it.
for
I'm
coming.
glad we got to
Thank
be
you
here
for
too.
having us.
Thanksgiving, Merry
It's good.
Christmas, all the good things.
Yeah.
Until next time, y'all stay safe, stay healthy. God bless.